straight ahead of that. The upsetter's on. Of course, if you know where that is, it is right next to Escape Castleford. Off the line.
Well, let's get straight into it and rate the ground. Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So after South Leeds, we've now got 4 grounds to go in the NCEL Division 1, and after today, that number is going to be down to 3 as we head to the Lee Johnston Signage Stadium, the home of Glasshoughton Welfare, as they take on WOMBWELL'S Town. So in today's video, I've got my thoughts pre and post match, as well as the match day vlog itself, and then we've been a new ground on the channel, we're going to rate the ground. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So just before we get started, if I could ask a huge favour from you all, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and like the video with an old or new viewer. Any support is greatly appreciated and really helps the channel. Let's aim for 30 likes on this video, but anyway, enough about that. Let's get into my pre-match thoughts. Let's start off with the league table then. So Glasshoughton are currently 3rd bottom in 20th at 22nd after 2 draws and a loss so far. Whereas WOMBWELL'S Town, they are faring a lot better. To be fair, after 4 games, they have a perfect record of 4 wins out of 4 and are currently 2nd place in the table. So Glasshoughton's last result was a 3-1 away defeat to Horbury Town, which was in the cup. The last league game, they actually lost 2-1 at home to Swalness. So not had a win in the league just yet, but like I say, they are only 3 games in. It is still very early days, so I'm sure that that win is coming very soon. As for WOMBWELL'S Town, they may have won all the league games. However, their last game was a defeat in the cup as they lost 2-1 away at Yorkshire Amateur. But the last game in the league was a pretty good win, to be fair, as we had a 2-1 away win at Durnan District. So they're going well at the minute, WOMBWELL. They just missed out on the playoffs last year and currently in 2nd place. They had a really good start last season as well. They were at top for a while and then fell off a bit. But looks like they have got a stronger squad this year. So they'll be hoping to at least get into the top 5, in my opinion, and really challenge for a place in the division above. So in the previous results last season, WOMBWELL did the double over Glasshoughton. So in the first game at WOMBWELL, they won by 3-2. And then in this game at Glasshoughton, it was a 7-goal thriller, but all 7 goals went to WOMBWELL as they ran out 7-0 winners. So 5 goals in the first game, 7 goals in the last game. So this is obviously going to be a 0-0. So I'm going to move on to my prediction anyway. Hopefully it's not a 0-0, but a Glasshoughton, I'm going to get their first win of the season, or a WOMBWELL are going to make it 5 wins from 5. My prediction is, I can't see anything else other than a WOMBWELL win, to be fair. They're looking really good so far this season. They've beaten some decent teams in the league already. Glasshoughton still searching for that first win. Unfortunately, we're playing a pretty strong team and I can't see it happening today. So I'm going to go for Glasshoughton Welfare 0. WOMBWELL Town 3. Anyway, that is it for my pre-match thoughts then. So it's the morning of the game, so I think we've got a train to catch. So without further ado then, let's head on over to Glasshoughton and see how today's game goes.
Right, I've arrived in Glasshoughton, and of course, if you know where that is, it is right next to Escape Castleford, which I never knew there was a train station around here, to be honest with you, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, there's a bit of a pub crawl as well, so we're going to do that on the way to the ground, but I'm going to start here at the Wetherspoons and see where we end up, so take you along for the journey. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, and here come the teams. WOMBWELL in the red, Glasshoughton in the blue and white. And run away.
No, I want to see you celebrate. So, I'll really. Oh, shit. Oh. Go on, stand up.
Yeah! Oh, shit. Let's out and take the lead.
Come on!
Wow.
That's all I'm doing.
The upset is on.
Number 2!
Oh, straight out of that. Great goal to be fair.
That's a good goal, that. That's a nice goal.
1-0.
That's a good goal. Was it number 10? Number 9. It's clearly not working, but he's still using them. Scored again. Oh, man!
Oh, off the line.
Get it!
Oh, good save. Good defensive play from Glasshoughton there. Oh, save.
Not again. Out. Is that fucking ball? All right, ball out. Go on. Stand up. Oh, you. Run that. What is it? Oh. Okay. It's like me. Oh.
Effort to be fair.
You know where we're going.
Half time at 2-1 to 1-1.
See James Green for a bit.
Charlotte, yep. Go. Penalty to 1-1. Oh. Goal. Full time.
Okay, so it's now the next day. My sister had a birthday and housewarming kind of party after the match, so I kind of want to go to that and then, you know, just spend some time there and then worry about the vlog the day after. So that's what I've done. So anyway, picked a good game to go to. It finished Glasshoughton Welfare 3, WOMBWELL'S Town 5 in the end. So an 8-goal thriller, plenty of goals going either way, to be fair. I mean, last season I said it was 7-0 to WOMBWELL, and I said hopefully it's similar to that in terms of score, and went one better, but the goals were a bit more evenly distributed. So yeah, very enjoyable game to say the least. WOMBWELL, they look good team, to be fair. I mean, they did ship 3 goals there, but going forward, looking really impressive. And I think I picked them 9th for my predictions. I thought we'd just miss out. Main reason was they started last season really well, just like this, and then they fell off a bit towards the end of the season. So I didn't know if it was just like, you know, that promotion bounce, and then they fell off a bit like a few teams do, like Plymouth, for example, in the Championship. But no, I think they'll be a decent team. I think they'll definitely be somewhere around the top 5. I think I might be a bit off with WOMBWELL there, like I were last season, but we'll have to wait and see because the squad does look a lot stronger than when I saw them last season. So let's see how we do. As for Glasshoughton, when I did my original draft, I did have them bottom just because I know they plummeted quite a bit last season in terms of league standings, and yeah, I think in the end I put them 5th bottom in 18th, you know, surviving. I think it'll be around there, to be fair. I think they will survive. Like looking at them, you know, yesterday, I thought there are a lot worse teams in the NCEL than Glasshoughton, and like I say, when they took it forward at times, they looked pretty good. So, you know, I do think they'll be all right, to be fair. So I think I'll be about right with about, you know, 18th, something like that. But yeah, very good game. Good to get Glasshoughton, you know, visited. So we're now down to the last 3 grounds in the NCEL. So we've got Ilkley Town, Yorkshire Amateur, which I still need to schedule them 2 games in somewhere, and Shelley as well, where is going to be the next game, what we're off to on Tuesday. So, like I said, that is Glasshoughton. So I suppose all that is left to do now is rate the ground. Okay, so it's time for Rate the Ground. So if you're new to the channel, what we do is each new ground we visit, we give them a rating out of 5 on 5 different categories. So we have got pre-match, the catering, the ground, the atmosphere, and the overall enjoyment. So like I said, each gets a score out of 5, a total score out of 25, and then they're put into a league table with all the other grounds we have visited this season. So this time, it is the turn of Glasshoughton Welfare. So without further ado, let's get straight into it and rate the ground. Okay, so we're going to start off with pre-match events, what is there to do around the ground. So with most non-leagues, this is mainly going to be the clubhouse, and unfortunately Glasshoughton haven't got a clubhouse as far as I know. It looks like and I've heard from the club as well, they're kind of doing one up as a sense, because I went into the room and it was kind of empty, so I'm guessing that is eventually going to be their clubhouse. So kind of nothing really at the ground, but however, around the ground and like in the town, there is absolutely plenty to do. There is so many pubs, so many good ones as well. You've got Escape not far away as well if you want to go for a meal or even a snowboard or ski before you go to the ground. So yeah, you've got plenty of stuff actually around the ground. Not too much at the ground, but you know, in the near distance there is quite a bit there. So in terms of pre-match, pretty good in all honesty. So I'm going to go for a 4 out of 5. Next up, we've got catering then, and pre-match got a good score. Unfortunately, I am going to have to bring catering down quite a bit, as it wasn't good at all, to be honest with you. Drinks-wise, at least we had some drinks, to be fair. We had cans in the fridge, so that is good that you can, you know, at least get drinks, because I've been to some where, you know, you can't. But in terms of food, we went to get some food just before kick-off, and there were a 25-minute wait on all hot food, which isn't great, let's be honest. So we had sausage rolls, chocolate bars, as well as your hot food, so we didn't actually end up getting any food at the ground. It was cash only as well, which is fair enough. You know, not all clubs do card payments. That's fair enough. But yeah, in terms of catering, unfortunately, it wasn't good at all. So I'm gonna have to go low here, and it's gonna get a 1 out of 5. Next up, we've got the ground, and it's okay, to be fair. It's not one of the best, but I have been to worse as well, though, to be fair. You've kind of got a seated section across from the dugouts. You have got a small bit of kind of like a bit of terracing behind the one of the goals as well. So it's pretty standard ground. It does the job at this level, to be fair, but definitely nothing sparkling about it yet. So in terms of what others I've seen at this level, I'm going to go for a 2 out of 5. Next up, got the atmosphere, and it weren't completely dead. Like I say, I've been to somewhere you can basically hear a pin drop. There were quite a bit of atmosphere, to be fair. There were a few, kids shouting and stuff like that, and a few other chants. And WOMBWELL, to be fair, brought a fair few supporters, and they were getting behind the team. So in terms of NCEL and what I've been to, I'd say it's about average, to be fair. Because like I say, you get a few where you get really good atmosphere, and you get some where you get nothing at all. I'd say it's around the middle, so I'm going to score it in the middle, so I'm going to go for a 2.5 out of 5. And finally, we've got overall enjoyment. Look, it's been a fantastic day, to be fair. We saw a very good football match with 8 goals. We got there nice and early, went all around at Glasshoughton, so we went to Escape, and then lots of other pubs on the way. We've got to see the town, see the ground, and it's been a very good day overall. So overall, it is going to get a 4 out of 5. This gives Glasshoughton a total score of 13.5 out of 25, which puts them in third bottom currently. They are level on points with Armthorpe Welfare, but when the points are the same, the first deciding factor between them is overall enjoyment, and Glasshoughton has got a higher overall enjoyment than Armthorpe, so it puts them third bottom for now. So it's going to be interesting to see where other teams come in, because it's going to be a lot higher and a lot lower as well, so we'll see where they finish at the end of the season. So, like I say, 8 goals. Thank you very much, Glasshoughton, for comments on my Twitter and stuff like that, getting me to come here. It's been, it's been an enjoyable day, so thank you there. And also WOMBWELL, they've been great as well, so I'm sure we'll cross paths again at some point this season. But for now, I am going to leave the video here, so thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel and like the video with an old or new follower. Any support does make a great difference and is greatly appreciated by me. Also, remember to follow my social media at Adam Gittings PT on pretty much everything. So the next match on the channel is going to be on Tuesday, and like I said, we're down to the last 3 grounds in the NCEL now, and it's going to be 2 after Tuesday. I also make the trip to Huddersfield to watch Shelley versus Ilkley Town. So until then, thank you very much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.